7,644.
What did the male raindrop say to the female raindrop?
I'm falling for you.
If there's a 50-50% chance the forecast will be wrong, 9 out of 10 times it will.
Hey, Melissa. Yeah? What did one raindrop say to the other?
Two's company, three's a cloud.
What the clouds wear under their clothes?
What?
Underwear!
Hey, Larissa, what do raindrops get if they go to an event that is canceled?
What?
Hey, Larissa!
I think they're going to try that again.
Hey, Larissa, what do raindrops get if they go to an event that is canceled?
What?
A sun check!
How much rain could a rain cloud rain if a rain cloud could rain?
Well, you got to admit, it takes courage to tell them things.
Hey, Grandpa!
What's for dinner?
Some crunchy macadamia chicken served over some tropical fruit paella with some Mexican cornbread, and for dessert, blackberry cobbler. All from our St. James Community Cookbook, which you can buy over yonder.
Oh, don't worry. The bishop will send somebody much better than me to replace me.
That's what they said the last time.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey.
You know, I think Pastor Johnny's sermons are just so awesome, and they remind me of the peace of God. They surpass all understanding.
Yeah, they do. Well, you know, Pastor Dennis, his sermons remind me of the mercies of God. They endure forever.
A sermon should have a good beginning, a good ending, and they should be as close together as possible.
Hey, Larissa.
Hey.
What did the church janitor say when Pastor asked him if he liked his job?
It's easy. All I gotta do is mind your keys and pews.
Men who fart in church, sitting on pew.
They don't need a scarecrow around here. These jokes will frighten off anything.
Here's to the people at Old Para, Jamaica. Population 154. Salute! And now, a song made famous and written by Vince Gill with Allison Ford on violin. Here is Bryant Waters and Cindy Beach singing Go Rest High on That Mountain.
I know your life on earth was troubled, and only you can know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain. Oh, how we cried the day you left us, and gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see the angels' faces when they hear your sweet voice sang. Go rest high on that mountain, son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven, shine, love for the Father, the
in and out, keep slamming the door until St. Peter says, "Goodness, Susie, either come in or stay out."
St. Peter halted a man at the entrance of heaven.
You talk to me a lot of me in heaven.
Oh, have a heart. You once were a fisherman yourself.
When I die, there's only one thing I'm afraid of. To be standing behind Mother Teresa in the judgment line and hear God tell her, "You know what? You could have done more."
A young couple was in a fatal accident on the way to their wedding. When they got to the pearly gates, they asked St. Peter, "Can we get married up here?" And St. Peter said, "Let me get back to you." Well, a year later, he said, "Okay, you can get married." But then they asked him, "Well, if it doesn't work out, can we get a divorce?" St. Peter said, "It took me a year to find a preacher up here. How long do you think it'll take me to find a lawyer?"
Men who run in front of car, tired. Men who run behind car, exhausted.
I wouldn't call that boy a ham, but he would look natural between two slices of bread, wouldn't he?
Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper? We're having strawberry pretzel salad, followed by Ma Edna's chicken pot pies, a side of green beans, some shoe peg corn casserole, and for dessert, some pecan, not pecan, but pecan cream cheese pie. All from our St. James Community Cookbook, which you can buy over yonder. Once upon a while, in a car in the country, there lived a beautiful girl, and her name was Renderseller. Now, Renderseller had a difficult life. She lived with her sticky wet mother and her two stugly stepsisters. But in that same car in the country, there was a very prancing hints. He decided to have a fancy fall, and he invited people for piles around, especially the pitch reaper. So the sticky wet mother and her two stugly stepsisters went out and bought some drancy fesses to wear to the fancy fall. But Cinderella, Renderseller couldn't go, because all she had to wear was some old clothes she got from the Salvation Army. Then all of a sudden there appeared her Gary godmother. She touched her with her wagic wand, and her clothes turned into a stylish evening gown. Then there appeared a coach with Hicks white horses to take her to the fancy fall. But she told her, "Renderseller, you better get back to the mouse by midnight, or I'll turn your poach into a pumpkin." Well, when Renderseller got to the fancy fall, the prancing hints met her at the door, because he had been watching for gritty pearls. Renderseller and the prancing hints danced together all night, and they let in fun. But all at once, the straw clucked midnight. Renderseller ran down the stairs, and when she got to the bottom, she slopped her dripper. The next day, the prancing hints went all over the car and country, looking for the beautiful girl who slopped her dripper. Well, finally, he got to Renderseller's house. He tried the slipper on the sticky wet mother. It fitted did. He tried it on the two stugly stepsisters. It fitted did. And then he tried it on Renderseller. And it fitted. And they got married and lived happily ever after. Now, the moral to the story is this. If you ever go to a fancy fall and you meet a prancing hints and you want him to loll in love with you, don't forget to slop your dripper.
Satisfied,
about the 70-year-old millionaire who married a beautiful 20-year-old.
Hey, crazy old coot. How'd you get you such a lovely wife?
Easy. He told her he was 95.
Hey, Emily. Hey, did you hear about the dentist who fought? Hey, Emily. Hey, did you hear about Dennis and the manicurist? They fought tooth and nail.
A woman marries a man expecting that he'll change, but he doesn't.
A man marries a woman expecting she won't change, but she does.
Marriage. Marriage is nature's way of keeping people from arguing with strangers.
To the people of Johnstown, Jamaica, population of 62. Salute!
Kind of homesick for a country to which I've never been before. No sad goodbye will there be spoken, for time won't matter if
What do you call cattle with a sense of humor?
Laughing stock.
Hey, Mom. What do you call a cow that's missing its front legs?
I don't know.
Lean beef.
What is a cow with no legs at all?
What?
Ground beef.
Hey, Larissa. Hey. What do you call a cow with a twitch? Beef jerky. What happens when you talk to a cow? It goes in one ear and out the other.
Why don't cows have any money?
Why?
Because the farmers milk them dry.
Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Larissa. Why do chicken coops have 2 doors?
Because if it had 4 doors, it'd be a chicken sedan.
How does a chicken tell time?
How?
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
That was interesting.
Well, howdy, Haley.
Howdy, Pop.
Do you know why the rubber chicken crossed the road?
She wanted to stretch her legs.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, Cindy.
Why'd the chicken cross the road halfway?
She wanted to lay it on the line.
Hey, honey.
Hey, sugar.
How'd the frozen chicken cross the road?
I'm glad the only ears I have are corn.
And now a special feature of a popular song with banjo taking the lead. Please welcome our special guest, Mike Grove on banjo, performing Mumford & Sons' I Will Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He said he's missed me on Sundays. I'm gonna have to change my ways.
I said, preacher, since my wife left, I like to sleep alone.
So I guess it's best to be Sunday morning at home.
Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Deep dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for that, love I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
A woman always has the last word in an argument. Anything the man says later is the beginning of a new argument.
A successful man is one who can make more money than his wife can spend.
A successful woman is one who can find such a man.
Why are cowboy hats turned up on the sides?
Why?
So you can get 3 in the truck!
Did you know married men live longer than single men?
Yeah, but married men are a lot more willing to die.
How do you make a tissue dance?
How?
Put a little boogie in it!
One more joke like that, and I'm gonna let the birds get them.
To the fine people of Pear Tree River, Jamaica, population 91. Oops. All right, for our final song in this heavenly program, to our heavenly destination, we... Oh, yeah. Whoops. Anyways, we like to sing. Now, you have to join us because this ain't a hootenanny without y'all joining in. So come on.
And like
That's all.